Hey everyone, it's Joelle and welcome back to my channel. So for the last few weeks I have been reviewing aloe vera, specifically aloe vera juice. But before we get started, please don't forget to click that subscribe button. We're gonna do a giveaway at 20,000 subscribers where I buy one of you any product line of your choice. But with that said, don't forget to also like this video and let's go ahead and just get right into it. So I've been trying to kind of like incorporate some of this aloe vera juice into my hair routine for probably the past three and a half weeks. I went on Amazon and I've heard of this brand before. It's the Fruit of the Earth aloe vera cultivated from inner gel fillet juice. This is probably the most popular brand, highly recommended brand that I've seen. So I went ahead and got an entire gallon of it off of Amazon. So that's what I've been using. I've just been keeping it in one of my little travel bottles. It's a little warped from putting too hot of water in this one time, but I've just been keeping it in a little spray bottle and using that on my hair. But before we get into exactly how I have been using it, let's just go over a little bit about aloe vera. So I've done some research and I've written some things down. So it's supposed to help balance the pH of your scalp and restore the moisture in your hair. So what it does is it helps penetrate the hair shaft, kind of like the same way that water does. And then it also helps to seal the hair cuticle and help smoothen it and kind of lock in that hydration for you. It also contains an enzyme. It's called a proteolytic enzyme, and it's supposed to help repair like dead skin cells on your scalp, which is going to help reduce itchy, dry scalp, dandruff, those sorts of things. And because aloe is such a nourishing ingredient, it's also going to help promote hair growth for you. Because I don't know if you guys have ever had a sunburn or a burn of any sort. We used to have a babysitter who had an aloe vera plant where when we would get a sunburn or like a bee sting, she would just snap a little piece off and she would rub it on that spot because aloe vera is very good at healing skin. So what it does is it penetrates the keratin in the skin and sends signals to send nutrients to that area to help promote healing. So that's also why it's really beneficial for the hair growth and for scalp health as well. So that were some of the reasons I was really interested in it. You know, I've always dealt with such an really itchy scalp in the past. As you guys know, one of my goals is to help prevent dandruff and damaging my scalp in that sense. So far, I really like the juice because it doesn't have a smell and it's not sticky like at all. I know some people will often dilute their aloe vera with water. They'll sometimes do 50-50, 50% water, 50% aloe vera. I didn't feel the need to do that. I use the water anyway on my hair, so I would just spritz it using my like 360 mist bottle, and then I would go ahead and go over that section with aloe vera. So I used this during sectioning my hair on wash day, as you guys probably saw me use on my sectioning my hair video. So I would section my hair, I would spray it down with aloe vera. I've had a few more weeks to practice with sectioning, so I now do it in the shower with hair conditioner on sopping wet hair. I no longer do it in front of my mirror, obviously for obvious reasons. I used it also as a pre-poo. So I basically just applied it to my scalp using like a little dropper and then also sprayed it on the ends of my hair as well. Massaged that really well into my scalp. And then I tied a plastic bag on my head. I used my hot heads cap as well, just so the heat would help open the cuticles and help get that aloe vera in there just a little bit easier. 20 minutes is about how long the hot head cap stays warm, and then I wore it for another 40 minutes just to kind of like let my body heat do its thing with the aloe vera on my hair. Even though my hair came out really soft, I really like this as a pre-poo. But because it is the aloe vera juice, it is very runny. So I decided to also mix this with olive oil that I have. So I just did 50% aloe vera, 50% olive oil. It just clung a little bit easier. If you're someone who doesn't really like a super runny product, want something that's a little bit easier to work with, that'll cling to the hair a little bit easier, you should probably just mix it with an oil. The last 2 weeks I've worn my hair in just 2-strand twists to make it easier for my hair. It's also getting really hot out, starting to get into summer in Arizona, and it gets really hot. So just to make my morning routine just a little bit faster in the mornings and also to kind of keep my head a little bit cooler, I was wearing my hair in the 2-strand twist for about the last 2 weeks. And what I would do is I would wake up and I would just spray the aloe vera directly on my scalp. Actually, back up. I would use the 360 mist bottle with my water in it. I would spray my whole head, get my scalp on top of the braids, everything ends of my hair, and then I would do the same thing with the aloe vera. And I actually really, it actually did really well. I was a little lazy about it this week and slacked a lot, and I I paid for it. My head was so itchy and dandruffy that I could not wait for today's wash day, like at all. So this is the result of washing my hair in the twists and then just untwisting them, just so you guys know. And I do have the aloe vera on my hair as well right now, just to kind of help lock in that moisture. The first week I used the aloe vera, so about 3 weeks back, I was steaming my hair. So I would get in the shower, you know, just my scrunched up afro, so I would take my bonnet off, I would get in the shower, use just the steam from the shower to kind of help revamp my hair, and then I would get out, use my 360 mist bottle with the water, and then again go in with the aloe vera and just kind of hand fluff my hair out. And my hair stayed so moisturized and so soft the entire week. Like, yeah, it was awesome, and it worked even better. So when I did my wash day with my sections and the aloe vera, used a leave-in and then also used the aloe vera on my hair, right? Then throughout the week, you know, I would get in the shower, just use the steam from my shower as well. And again, I wouldn't have to use any more leave-in because I already, you know, dispersed it all on my hair on wash day. But throughout the week after doing the steam, I would use the aloe vera to, you know, revamp my hair and also refluff it out. Again, amazing, touchably soft. It held its length because I think it just had enough hydration. It wasn't experiencing as much shrinkage, but I had very little shrinkage. Not that I really care about that, but for those that do, what mattered to me is that it was so hydrated and soft and plush, and that's exactly like my hair goals personally, so it met all of that for me. It says that you can also drink this for your health. It's supposed to help like promote like healthy skin and like gut health and whatnot. And so I was mixing it with like powder, vitamin water and stuff. It's actually not that bad. It doesn't have a taste, and I will say my skin looked more glowy than usual. It has seemed to be clearing up a lot. You just take like 8 ounces and you just mix it with some juice, or you can just drink it by itself. I personally just mix it with juice. It doesn't alter the taste or anything. That's just how I prefer to drink it. But I feel like my skin has looked a little more awake and alive and kind of glowy. It's been kind of clearing up a little bit. I've noticed it as like a high ingredient on some of the products that I've used, and I've always known aloe vera. I've heard tons of times that aloe vera is a very moisturizing product for natural hair. But yeah, so I just keep my big jug in the fridge, and then I just fill up my spray bottle as I need to, just to kind of keep this fresh, keep it from going bad too quickly. But I honestly highly recommend it. It has so many uses. You can use it as a pre-poo, you can use it as some sort of leave-in or conditioner for your hair, you can use it to just revamp your hair throughout the week, you can use it to keep up the moisture on your scalp, you know, when you're wearing protective styles. I might even bring this back when I do box braids. Maybe next month, maybe the end of this month, we'll see. I highly recommend aloe vera. It's one of those products that I don't think you can go wrong with it. I did see in a few comments that some people find that aloe vera can be drying for their hair, so do be careful with that. But for me personally, I love it. I highly recommend it. I think everybody should try it. It mixes really well with other products. I didn't have any issues using it with shea butter on my twists, or using it with the braid out glaze for my twists. So yeah, I don't really have any cons about the aloe vera. I really don't. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week's kind of short, quick review on the aloe vera. We'll experiment with it again, like I said, during box braids and other protective styles throughout the summer. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.